The banks aren't safe and my money should be working for me. But there was a point in time where I was afraid of money and I was afraid to let it go. My money was tight. I only wanted to pay a bill. You know, that's it. Now I'm trying to find more ways to flip money. I still flip right now. I'm supposed to make an investment with you. And I told your team, I said, I want to do it so bad, but I'm about to buy $1 million. And I heard you talking about this. I'm about to buy $1 million worth of inventory. I'm going to take that $1 million worth of inventory. I'm going to flip that million into 3 to 4 million. Then I'm going to say, hey, Mr. Cardone, I'm ready for you again, but I got to flip the money. I'm not going to take the money and give it all to you and it comes to me in pieces, even though it's long term. I'd rather take my money, go make $3 million with my $1 million and come back and say, Mr. Cardone, what do we got now?
Well, hey, wait, we got to get something fixed right now. You got to quit calling me Mr. Cardone. You got to call me GC, okay? Because you like my sister. GC. My sister doesn't call me Mr. Cardone.
All right, well, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
If you call me Mr. Every time you call me Mr. Cardone from now, I'm going to charge you $10,000.
okay, Grant. Check this out, Grant. I got to tell you something, though, Grant. Watch this. This is something my people got to learn. We got to learn principles and honor. See, I was taught in my career that when you are in front of somebody that is ahead of you in life, you treat them with honor and you call them by their last name until given an opportunity and permission to call them otherwise when in front of people. We're in front of a big old audience right now. I don't want you to think that I think you're my equal. I'm not your equal, Grant. Until you gave me permission to call you Grant. See, I want my people to learn that. You know, money also has principles attached to it. And so thank you for allowing me to call you Grant. I feel better.
But let me just say something because, you know, I feel like in many ways, Stormy, you have, you know, when you say you're not my equal, I'm not your equal either. So like in many ways, you have so much wealth that I knew this would be better even than the other nights because you have so much wealth that I have not experienced in my life. You know, to think that your 7-year-old son right now is the same age today that you were when your mom was doing her thing, and your son is not worried about you going to jail today.
No, my son is not.
And so look, you know, while we might not be equals, I'm not your equal either, and you have many things. While I might have more money. What's up, player? How you doing, my friend?
That's Uncle G.
That's
we gonna fly his helicopter soon, okay?
Yeah.
He got 2 helicopters in one plane. He gonna let me and you go on it soon.
I'm putting you in the helicopter for sure.
Yeah, if I can.
He said he coming if he can.
Yeah, 1,000% for sure. So you know, Stormy, I just want to say that I've had 30 years of putting money together, right? So I've had longer than you have, but man, where you have come from, what you have done, and how you have like taken experiences and rather than them holding you down and trapping you and making you a victim of the system, and how so many people are marginalized today and counted out and stigmatized, and like what you've done with your life is a freaking American success story beyond all the stories I've ever heard. So how do you convert this fear? Like, is there something you're doing to convert fear that stops most people to using fear to push you and promote you and go?
Absolutely. It's the story that I tell myself. I have learned how to condition my mind. You know, successful people create conditions in their mind in order to succeed. I learned that in 2008. Which basically, i.e. can also mean you are the story that you tell yourself in every circumstance. You know, I find that in my community, especially within Black women, we find significance in being the victim. So when we don't have something, or, oh, my baby daddy did this, and, oh, I'm sick, and, oh, I don't have an education, we find significance in being the victim and blaming other people. And so I listen for myself to learn. I don't listen to defend myself. So I'm always listening to what people are saying for me to gather information. As my great friend, Elena Cardone, this weekend said, some people have a deformation, which means a deformation of the mind. I don't. My mind says, if one can do it, I can do it. I also believe in 5 things. You are words, images, emotions, environments, and experiences.
Say that
Number
again.
1, the word. It's about words, images, emotions, environments, and experiences. Number one, you got to be very careful of the words you speak over yourself. We speak some of the dumbest things to ourselves, and we forget not only are others listening, but you are listening. So I'm very mindful with the words I speak. I don't use the words like I can or I'm a try. I'm very certain with my words. I speak and I express myself truthfully and clearly because myself is listening. I say I am wealthy. The truth is I am a multimillionaire. Time just has not caught up yet. The truth is I will earn over $1 million a month by December 20th, 2021. I am so happy and so grateful now that it is December 31st, 2021, and I have earned over $50 million this month. Like, I speak over myself what I want, and I speak it consciously, subconsciously. It's like my mind, when my mind is idle, it's not thinking about a problem. My mind is thinking about my goals. So I'm constantly talking to myself. Like, I am never idle-minded, never. My mind is always stuck on what I want, and I'm always talking about it. And that is why in this season of my life, I'm being very mindful of the people that I surround myself by. See, Mr. Cardone Grant, I believe that I am the seed and the people around me is the soil. Okay? So if I am the seed and I'm around people that are not soil conducive for me to grow, I am getting out of alignment with that in which I desire. So I pay attention to my environments. What am I putting myself around? You hang around 5 broke people, you will make. Number 6, I pay attention to my call log. Why is these broke people calling me so much? I look at my call log really, and I see how many times I've spoken to a person that's not an asset but a liability, and I figure out what they want. I give them what they want, and I get rid of it. I don't keep talking to broke people.
Stormy, hang on a second. You said you listen. You look at your. I didn't understand that. Your call log.
Look at my call log.
Meaning what?
And if
what
I
in
see
your
I've
phone?
spoken, like my cell phone.
If
my cell phone, like you see how many the last 5 calls.
Yeah. Why do you look at that?
Because if it's too many broke people calling me, there's a problem.
Oh, wow.
So I literally, and I never told nobody this. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. Periodically, I look at my call log.
You're channeling greatness.
And if I've spoken,
you're channeling greatness.
Huh?
You're channeling greatness.
Yes, yes. If I see that I've spoken to too many broke people within the last hour, I make sure I get whatever they want to them. I get the problem solved, and I leave them alone.
Wow.
So environments is everything. Your phone is an environment. Your bed is an environment. Your house is an environment. I'm very mindful of my energy around me, you know, images. I have images of what I want to see in front of me everywhere. You know, I write checks out to myself. I have a check written out to myself for $60 million that I'm going to cash at the end of this year. I don't know how I'm going to cash it, but I guarantee you by December 31st, I'm going to have made $60 million. I don't even know how it's coming, but I know it's coming. I got a check in my wallet. I see it every day. I see it in my bathroom. I have it on my dashboard in my car. I have 60 as a flower. Go get it. As a flower that's downstate.